So in this video, let's go through question 1d. That's the last part. Question 1d. So let's write it down. We have root of x minus 2 from 2 to the power x squared times 4 to the power 2x divided by 16 to the power 3. Okay, so what do we see here? We see something common between 2, 4 and 16. They're all powers of 2. So let's write everything as a power of 2. That would be x minus 2 root of 2 to the power x squared times 2 to the power 2 to the power 2x divided by 2 to the power 4 to the power 3. So that's literally what we did. Instead of writing 4, we wrote 2 to the power 2, and instead of writing 16, we wrote 2 to the power 4. Okay, let's move on. So we have x minus 2 root of 2 to the power x squared times 2 to the power 2 times 2x. That will be 4x divided by 2 to the power 12. Now, before going further, let me write real quick the formula that we're using over here so we can understand it. A to the power m to the power n is equal to a to the power m times n. So let's see how this applies in our example. This is the formula, the power rule that we're using right now. Well, this, we're using it over here, where we said that 2 to the power 2 and 2x, we multiply 2 and 2x. And the same goes over here. 2 to the power 4 to the power 3, that's just 2 to the power 4 times 3. So, after we wrote everything in the same power, what do we do next? Well, we can take one step further and write everything, we wrote everything with the same base of 2. But we have a multiplication and a division. So let's write everything just as a multiplication, so it's more neat. 2 to the power x squared times 2 to the power 4x times 2 to the power minus 12. And now again, remember, why do we write 2 to the power minus 12? Well, because that's the rule we used in the previous question. A to the power minus m, that's just 1 over a to the power of m. So in this case we have 1 divided by 2 to the power 12, which we can write as 2 to the power minus 12. So now we have what we want. We have a multiplication with the same base, so it looks pretty good. What we can do now, we can add all the powers. So we can add all these powers, x squared, 4x, and minus 12. So let's do that. We have x minus 2 root of 2 to the power x squared plus 4x minus 12. Now what is x squared plus 4x minus 12? We could write it simple. We could write it simple as x minus 2 root of 2 to the power x squared plus 4x minus 12. That would be just x plus 6 times x minus 2. X plus 6 times x minus 2. Now, remember the rule we used before. M root of a to the power of n. When we have m root of a to the power of n, that's the same as a to the power n over m. So in this case, we'll just put this thing below the power. So let's see what we get. We would have 2 to the power x plus 6 times x minus 2 divided by x minus 2, which is equal to, well, x minus 2 and x minus 2 cancel out, and we're left with 2 to the power x plus 6. And that's it. We are done.